Yerma, mixed heritage from the island of St. Lucia. Skin yellowed and brown mixed with a rough colour palette, faint cocoa from the stolen Africans but more lost tribe yellow. Her father was long white from some long dysfunctional history. Her mother was a seamstress, long haired, equally yellowed, steeped in ex-slave poverty. Yerma's young hands wrung the cloths of physical labour. Childhood was also duty, poor but always sewn into clean clothes, always well combed, the etiquettes of ladyhood, the pins, the brooches and neat hairdos, the gnawing residue, the need to show we are not dirty. Young Yerma, strongly silent, saw the schoolyard games at play, and she stood where maturing girls should stand, in their place. Ebbing fears, aloof and cautious, she plays it safe and waits for assertion, the movement of the male. School and crushes and girlhood stays controlled in lollipops of wants and desires, in shy facades and non-assumptions till her day came. A schoolyard friend turns childhood sweetheart, her fresh dreams bubble and bloom like vegetation from the trees, asking to be eaten, but time holds a different story. So soon she found, as quick as fruit grows is as quick as it decays, and so the season changed, where on her route to see her, heavy rains and a sheer lack of urban planning brought a sprawling mess of half-made roads and reckless driving, of crunching metal, screams of dirt track, pedestrians crying outside her home, phone calls crackling, tarmac and engine made pulp out of the very heart that made hers beat, and so her tears fell where he had fallen. But nothing ever stops, not even for the dead, and her youth just kept on moving, where her role even as child had been girl, and girl turns to young lady, turns to woman, and woman needs the counterpart, the man. Heads of the congregation cluck and agree in 70s polystyrene linens in Sabbath's best clothes, women in the latest plastic heels, and men in shirts and suits. The church's new concrete keeps them cool in a sticky palm tree, long grass, cane field heat. Every woman needs a man. It brings in both the audible and the unsaid, in both the deep resonant voice of the brown male pastor, wives obey your husband. It brings in the unspoken statistics of the island. Single women are a rarity. Everyone gets married or has a litter of illegitimate children, or has dedicated their life to some Catholic nunnery, either that or their Yermas, barefooted, grey-haired, whispering musings to themselves about some idiosyncratic reality. Yerma the mad, the hysteric, the woman, passionate in her fragility, gone crazy from the weights, the womb, too heavy, too bruised to bear. On this fossil of an island where even wild chickens cluck and bob through sugarcane grass in a secret rhythm, their necks rocking in animal kingdom agreeance. Woman needs a man, meanwhile cooking pots bubble in wooden huts, brewing the same ingredients, the unsaid social code, and man needs his children. Yerma, now a Victorian dream of grace and elegance, white blouses, suede pearl necklaces, look-alike diamond brooches, intending to define herself with her hair pinned up, blouse well perfume, leftover family residue, the need to show she is not dirty. Later teens now past, her morning of childhood sweetheart, now less runny, more mucus thick, that flu that sits upon her growing chest, but she can't think too long about that. Her youth just keeps on moving until it's time. She's ripe like Judy mango after rainy season, skin smooth, yellowed, unbruised. Man, will you take this woman to be your wife? The heads of the congregation cluck in secret rhythm, and wife she soon became in a high neck, white lace dress, a suitable suitor, told from the very blessings of the pastor, the blessings of the same yoke, same church, same age, same good looks and money minded. Her sleeping finger took the jewel ring and placed her own ring on her partner's finger, but the possession that he placed on her was of more value, the jewel heavier, the statement bigger, her own claim to him much smaller, the ring much blander, much harder to notice in inky nights of illicit sticky thighs. And those nights grew just as her own youth grew, to be of significance, to be of age, until it could remain no more unnoticed from the hunches, until it unveiled itself with the twist of an unexpected door handle, a return in search for something forgotten, the shuddering moans, the sheets wrinkled from sweat and ecstasy, another woman's thighs splayed open on her bed, and him the master of ceremony, the disc jockey of this sordid party. Contorted faces, painted screams, slamming doors, curses, cries, repentance, he kneels on the floor, palm on top of her palm, he whispers, I am guilty, Lord. Used to that position, he knew the game of sin, she knew her role forgiveness, but her acceptance came with aftertaste. It came with harder bristles to scrub the floor with. It came with her never-ending search for the perfect, lived out through crisp folded clothes and tight knuckles for the ironing, as she embroidered her name in gold on all the bathroom towels, her only way to make her sense of place, her sense of order, to cleanse this chaos that he creates.